And this is when things start to get crazy. This was a large laurel oak tree exhibiting many defects, including a large cavity in the trunk. This tree was oriented towards a house, and unfortunately, through my experiences, trees like this are disasters waiting to happen. I grew up my whole life realizing these issues. Laurel oak trees, we call them 40-year trees because they are typically good for at least 40 years, and after that, through research, we found that these trees can be unpredictable. We live in a tree city, Gainesville. We have many regulations to ensure that our city maintains a full tree canopy. I'm a certified arborist. That means I've studied the book, passed a tough exam, and do my continuing education. We speak for the trees, that's our motto. As an arborist, we have a mission statement. I could sum it all up in one word: preservation. But that's not all. I'm the host of The Great Outdoors and known as the Florida Wildlife Guy. Follow me on Instagram, you'll see. It all started when this large section of tree was coming down. The same section of tree that had the large cavity in it. Unfortunately, cavities are bad for the tree. They weaken the tree and make it more susceptible, and can be catastrophic if the tree falls unexpectedly onto a house or car. Unfortunately, cavities are bad for trees and people, but for animals like raccoons and squirrels, they truly depend on them.
Nah, he's a baby. Yeah, catch him, Mike. He might bite you, bro.
At an early age, raccoons developed the ability and agility to climb trees.
Now, help me grab him. Help me grab him, man. Here, let him go.
But Alex is very calm about it. He's not gonna hurt it. He's very calm. See, they're very calm. He lets it roll off, almost like a snake. Very scared and fragile.
Hey, there's another one in here.
You can see him right inside this little hole.
It's okay, buddy. Come on, baby. It's okay. Got him.
The moment of truth, everybody. The baby raccoon. Here's his feet as he grips for dear life.
Leaving the safety of the cavity in this laurel oak tree was the last thing this baby raccoon wanted to do.
Put him on the tree and let him go up with his sister or his brother. As we race to the tree where we release him with his others. Beautiful, beautiful, awesome creatures.
As we released this second adolescent raccoon to be reunited with its sibling, another raccoon had a totally different mindset. It fled from the cavity to which it called home. As if things haven't been crazy enough.
All right, we got one more. This is our fourth one, and we're pulling out of this cavity right here.
Nice, bro.
Finally, all the babies were safely extracted. I headed to the tree to release the fourth and final raccoon, completely oblivious that the raccoons had climbed out to the uppermost tips of each branch and were actually quite vulnerable and would prove to be quite difficult for the mother to extract. The tree to which we released these baby raccoons on turned out to be just a temporary holding facility.
The mama.
They spotted the mother. The mother had returned for her young. With the laurel oak tree that had the large cavity now removed, we decided to extract these raccoons one by one and release them into a bush right next to the tree.
So I'm sure that she'll come and get them.
Oh, yes, ma'am. As soon as we leave, too, she'll come and collect them.
A much safer position for these raccoons in limbo while they wait for their mother to return.
He said he bit me.
I have a lot of experience dealing with wildlife, especially mammals. I would never recommend trying to handle wild mammals.
Hey, pretty girl. So there's 4 of them. There's 2 right here. 1, 2. There's 1 right there. That's his tail right there. And then there's the 4th one's up there. All 4 have been reunited. It's been roughly an hour since we relocated all the baby raccoons, and the mama has already come. One of the guys saw her come and grab them.
She grabbed them by her hands, like pulled them into her chest, and it bit them by the neck, and like carried them down the tree by their neck. And they were fine. They never even cried or anything. But we grabbed them. They were barking and growling, biting.
Yeah.
Crazy little jokers.
It was like they knew we weren't their mom.
They knew. They knew immediately.
One of the guys saw her come and grab them and pull them from that and bring them somewhere off into this area, this thicker wood patch over here. So everything should be fine now.
But yeah, she carried them down the tree, but I couldn't get close enough. She didn't want me to know where she was taking them. So,
Exactly.
But it was pretty cool watching her get down the tree with that thing hanging from her mouth.
High five, bro. We saved the mothers.
We did, all
The
4 of them.
babies.
I didn't think there was gonna be that many, bro. That one was mean, dude.
He bit you?
Yeah, dude. Like, hey, he was mad when I grabbed him. I've never heard a raccoon bark before. He started barking when he was growling, and like when he grabbed my finger, he had his little hand, so he like grabbed it like this and started shaking my finger. And I was like, I started feeling the tooth.
He's very calm about it. He's not gonna hurt it. He's very calm.
Oh yes, ma'am. As soon as we leave too, she'll come and collect them.